Ever found yourself wondering, how can I build a prepper pantry without burning a hole in my wallet? Well, ponder no more. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the realm of budget prepping. It's all about learning the ropes of creating a well-stocked yet cost-effective prepper pantry. So, if you've ever grappled with the cost of prepping, we'd love to hear your story. Are you ready to discover how to create an affordable prepper pantry that won't break the bank? Stick around. First up, smart shopping techniques. Imagine this. Your shopping cart is brimming with pantry staples, and you're grinning from ear to ear because you've managed to stock up without spending a fortune. Sounds unreal? Well, it's very much possible. Let's start with the golden rule of smart shopping. Never shop on an empty stomach. Hunger can lead to impulsive buying, which may not be the best for your budget. So, always grab a snack before you hit the stores. Next, planning is your best friend. Make a list of what you need and stick to it. This simple practice can help you avoid those unnecessary purchases. And remember, it's okay to skip a few items if they're not on sale. Patience pays off, and those items will likely go on sale soon. Now, onto coupons and discounts. These are your secret weapons for budget shopping. Keep an eye out for store flyers, newspapers, and online platforms that offer coupons. Some stores even have special discount days or loyalty programs. Take advantage of these deals to get your pantry essentials at a fraction of the cost. And let's not forget about buying in bulk. This is a great strategy for non-perishable items like rice, pasta, canned goods, and toilet paper. You'll be surprised at how much you can save in the long run. But remember, only buy in bulk if you have enough storage space and can consume the items before they expire. Lastly, consider store brands. Often, these are just as good as name brands, but significantly cheaper. Don't let fancy packaging fool you. What matters is the quality of what's inside. Remember, smart shopping isn't about sacrificing the quality of your goods. It's about being savvy, strategic, and knowing where to look for the best deals. It's about making your money work for you, so you can build a well-stocked prepper pantry without breaking the bank. So, ready to put these techniques to the test? Let's move on to the next part of our frugal prepping journey. It's not about compromising quality, it's about being savvy and strategic. Now let's talk about DIY storage solutions. The key to a successful prepper pantry is organization. When you know exactly what you have and where it is, you can avoid waste and make the most of your resources. But how do you achieve this without spending a fortune on fancy storage systems? Start by using what you have. Old shoeboxes, plastic containers, even mason jars can be repurposed into practical storage solutions. Label everything clearly and group similar items together. This helps you to easily identify what you have and how much of it. Next, consider vertical space. If you're working with a small area, going upward can significantly increase your storage capacity. Install simple, inexpensive shelves or even use a tall bookcase. The goal is to create a system where every item has its place and there's room for everything. Now we all know that some supplies can be bulky and take up a lot of space. Things like toilet paper, paper towels, or large bags of rice. For these items, consider underbed storage. It's out of the way, yet still easily accessible. Remember, it's not just about storing food. Other essentials like water, medications, and hygiene products also need a place in your pantry. And don't forget about rotation. When you add new items, make sure to move the older ones to the front so they get used first. This prevents waste and keeps your stockpile fresh. A well-organized pantry also helps you keep track of your inventory. Regularly check what you have and what you're running low on. This allows you to take advantage of sales and bulk buying opportunities without overstocking on items you already have plenty of. Remember, the goal is not to create a showroom, but a functional, efficient space that serves your needs. It's about creating a system that works for you and your budget. So get creative, think outside the box, and you'll see that with a little ingenuity, building a budget-friendly, well-organized prepper pantry is entirely within your reach. Your pantry doesn't need to look like a supermarket aisle to be efficient. Scene script. Next on the agenda, essential items on a budget. Building a prepper pantry doesn't mean you need to stock up on every item you come across. Instead, it's about making smart choices, selecting affordable yet crucial food items and other necessities that meet your needs without straining your finances. Let's start with the food essentials. Rice, pasta, and oats are affordable staples that store well and can be used in a variety of meals. Canned goods such as vegetables, fruits, and meats are also cost-effective, long-lasting, and can be a real lifesaver when fresh food is scarce. Don't forget about dried beans and lentils, which are not only inexpensive but also packed with protein. Along with food, water is another key element in your pantry. While bottled water is convenient, it's not always the most budget-friendly. Consider investing in a water filtration system or water purification tablets as a more cost-effective solution. Moving on to other necessities, hygiene items are often overlooked, but are just as important. Soap, toothpaste, and toilet paper are essential, and while they may not be glamorous, they do make life a lot more comfortable. Another budget-friendly tip is to buy in bulk whenever possible. Items like grains, canned goods, and hygiene products often come cheaper when bought in large quantities. Just make sure you have the storage space and remember to rotate your stock to keep everything fresh. Last but not least, consider growing your own food. Seeds are relatively inexpensive, and with a little time and effort, you can have a steady supply of fresh produce. Plus, gardening can be a rewarding hobby. Remember, the goal is not to create a pantry that would rival a supermarket's inventory, but rather a well-thought-out collection of essentials that will see you through difficult times. We know you want quality, and we've got the tips to find it without the hefty price tag. So, with these budget-friendly strategies, you'll be well on your way to building a prepper pantry that is both affordable and sufficient. Now, let's dive into the art of meal planning. As we venture into this critical element of budget stockpiling, it's essential to remember that a well-planned meal can be the difference between a pantry that lasts a month and one that lasts a year. Meal planning is a fantastic way to minimize waste and maximize the usage of your stockpile. By planning your meals in advance, you can ensure that every item in your pantry is put to good use. It's not just about using what you have, but about using it wisely. This brings us to our next point: nutrition. A pantry filled with instant noodles might be cheap, but it won't keep you healthy in the long run. Variety is key. Incorporate different food groups in your meal plans. Grains, proteins, fruits, vegetables all play a vital role in maintaining a balanced diet. While it's tempting to stock up on canned goods and freeze-dried meals, don't forget about the power of whole foods. Rice, beans, lentils, and other whole grains have a long shelf life and are a cost-effective way to add nutrition to your meals. And here's a pro tip. Consider investing in a dehydrator. Dehydrating your own fruits and vegetables can be a cost-effective and nutritious way to add variety to your pantry. But meal planning isn't just about nutrition and waste reduction, it's also about enjoyment. After all, food is one of life's great pleasures, and there's no reason why your pantry meals should be any different. Experiment with different recipes, try new combinations, and don't be afraid to get creative. The more you enjoy your meals, the less likely you are to waste food. And remember, a meal that's savored is a meal that's well spent. In the end, meal planning is an art. It's about finding the balance between nutrition, budget, and enjoyment. But with a bit of practice, anyone can master it. So the next time you find yourself staring at your pantry, remember these tips: plan your meals, vary your diet, and enjoy the process. It's not just about saving money, it's about enjoying delicious, well-thought-out meals. There you have it, the art of frugal prepping. We've explored the world of budget stockpiling, from smart shopping techniques that help your money go further, to DIY storage solutions that ensure your pantry is organized and efficient, without needing to look like a supermarket aisle. We've also touched on the importance of selecting affordable yet crucial items for your pantry. Remember, it's not about compromising quality, but about being savvy and strategic. There are essential items out there that won't strain your finances, and we've given you the tools to find them. Then we dove into the game changer for frugal preppers: meal planning. With this powerful tool, you'll be able to minimize waste and make the most out of your pantry stockpile, all while maintaining variety and nutrition in your meals. It's not just about saving money, it's about enjoying delicious, well-thought-out meals. So, fellow preppers, the journey to a budget-friendly prepper pantry begins now. We've laid out the path, and now it's your turn to walk it. Implement these tips and tricks, and you'll soon have a well-stocked, affordable pantry that meets your needs. Remember, prepping doesn't have to break the bank. With these tips, you can build an affordable prepper pantry that meets your needs. Happy prepping!